Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your May 2021 tarot. I'm going to switch things up just ever so slightly. Always trying to find new ways for things to work. I've got two decks of Major Arcana only, and this is to get our baseline. What are the energies that are going to be playing out for us for Gemini in the month of May 2021? Now, I had a contest going in April to see who got the most monthly reading views, and that went to Scorpio. They were more than 150 views ahead of the rest. Now, they are going to get extra readings throughout the course of the month of May, and I am going to do the same type of contest for the month of May. So whichever sign has the most monthly reading views, they will get extra readings in the month of June. So while we're waiting for our major energies for the month that are playing out, we'll talk a little bit about what is happening in the month of May in the cosmos. Now, I know this is a little bit of a later reading. I'm sorry. Life is just crazy. I don't know if you're feeling it too. I am not taking all of those cards because in true Gemini fashion, that would be for two people. I am a Gemini myself, so anytime I make a comment about Geminis being scattered, I am including myself in that because I myself am often very scattered. Ooh, we've got some very, very interesting energy playing out. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown on what is happening in the cosmos before we jump into this. We have new moon in Taurus on May 11th, happens at 12:01 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. So that is at lunchtime, guys. Standard Eastern Time is Toronto and New York time zone. What this wants us to do is to slow down. And I know Geminis, that's not our forte. We're not good at doing that. We want to do everything right now. And we want to do everything right now. Like I want to paint my house, I want to clean my house, I want to do my readings, I want to go outside. I want to do it all at the same time, right now. So it wants us to slow down. It wants us to focus our attention on things that we value, particularly when it comes to things that are tangible, because Taurus is an earth sign. This is bringing us back down to earth. It wants us to get grounded, and it wants us to get very clear in terms of what we are wanting to bring in, especially in our finances. So remember, stay calm, slow down, particularly in this new moon phase. We're going to start feeling that energy on Monday, May 9th. We're probably going to feel that into Thursday, Friday. We then have we've got Saturn in retrograde on the 23rd. So again, there's about a 10 to 14 day pre-shadow phase. We should be feeling that coming in around the 13th of May. And what this Saturn retrograde wants us to do is to back that bus up. It wants us to slow down too. We may be feeling limited, blocked, and restricted, but that is just because Saturn is reining us in and wants us to slow down and to get clear. And it also wants us to do that because karmic energy, clearing of karma, is coming into play. There's karmic rebalance coming in, so hope you guys had been putting out some good karma. We then have Mercury going retrograde on the 29th, so that means pre-shadow phase. We could be feeling some of that Mercury retrograde energy as soon as May 19th. Now this Mercury retrograde, Mercury is going to be in the sign of Gemini, so guess what, guys? We're going to be feeling this one. And that goes until June 22nd. So the entirety, almost the entirety of the sun being in the sign of Gemini, we've got Mercury, our ruling planet of communication, is going to be going backwards. And that is exactly how we are going to be feeling. So back up every single device you've got. Be clearing your communications. Make sure you hit that send button and proofread it before you do. Because miscommunications is huge during Mercury retrograde, but Mercury in Gemini in going retrograde, I think this is going to be trouble, guys. We have full moon in the sign of Sagittarius on May 26th, and that happens at 4:14 a.m. Standard Eastern Time. And this wants us to explore space and our freedoms, our beliefs, and we may be feeling a little extra emotional. Why? Because it is a super full moon, first of all. Second of all, there is a full lunar eclipse happening during this moon period. So if you're in the northern hemisphere and the skies are clear, you should see this. It is a full eclipse, and that heightens emotions. And I know they throw me for a loop. We have the sun moving into the sign of Gemini on the 20th of May. We have Venus moving into Gemini on May 8th. So for those of you who are looking for love or dealing with love, you may find things have gone from a more softer, balanced feel to being fun and flirty and all over the place. Maybe even a little bit fickle, because, well, that's what us Geminis are all about. We do have some closing outs with the eclipse. And one more thing before we head into the reading is that on June 10th, we are going to have a solar eclipse as well. More on that to come. So keep posted. That's why it's important for you to be subscribed to this channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I do post something like that. And I haven't quite figured out what I'm doing for the eclipses, but I'll be doing something. Crying maybe, but I will post some sort of video about the eclipses. So major arcana cards that we have, that is the background energy influencing us throughout the month of May. And I can already tell you, this is already playing out in my life. You may have already seen something like this happening for you. We start off with the Justice card. Justice card does talk about karma. It also talks about justice and getting your justice. And we may be seeing karma coming into play. We may be entering into some sort of court or civil case. Even though this is the card of karma, I'm very strongly feeling that there's a lot more at play than just karma. And hold on to your hats, because you're going to need a lot of inner strength to get through this particular situation. This is a bit of a tough energy coming in, and we do have a lot of rebalancing and clearing of karma happening this month. And then we've got that eclipse with the super full moon, and wow, you're gonna need that strength. And if you can be graceful while going through all of this, know that the cycle is ending. We've got the Justice. We've got the Judgment card here. So you may be getting a final decision on something. You may also be called into action or to be taking action. And because we've got the Justice card here, you may be taking legal action of some sort. So that is the energies that are playing out. I've got the World card here looking at me. I like doing these quick run-throughs kind of at the end. World card closing out of a cycle. Moon card, because you've uncovered some information. There's something that is being revealed. And then we've got Temperance. So you might need to be patient. And there's the Judgment card again. Be patient while you take action. Be patient for the results to come in. Now, to go a little bit deeper into the reading, We've got the Crow Tarot. Let's see what messages for Gemini the Crows have. Ooh, Five of Wands in reverse is a good thing. We do have two Swords cards. Now, Swords is air energy, as are we, Gemini. And that means we're caught up in our heads about something. I mean, we always are. That's not a fantastical surprise. I'm keeping this card tucked against the table here because it... Double confirmation, guys. Justice card. Let's get a couple more. There's definitely a karmic rebalancing here. There is a lot of get up and go. All right, one more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini, please. So we've got, that's a major arcana come on. Like I said, it's a double confirmation, and it almost feels like you are going to be getting a positive karma coming in. We have been on such a negative karmic cycle. All right, one more card. All right. Nope. No extra. All right. Yeah. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This may have, well, not may have, this has broken your heart. Whatever the situation is, it does not have to be a love situation. It broke your heart. Could have something to do with a person in a position of authority or someone with a very strong masculine energy. I feel like it's almost an overcompensation. But tuck your information away. You're going to be working on something. Tuck this away. Let it percolate. Let it grow. This is a bit of a period of waiting. You've got the King of Pentacles. Very loyal, very wealthy. Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be moving upright. There's going to be a lot of messages, but a happy ending coming. And that is going to be the end of a painful cycle with somebody who is toxic after you find out a lot of information. So altogether in the reading, I'm going to use the Weaver Threads of Fate. It would help if I held it in the right way. The Weaver Threads of Fate edition to clarify, even though I really don't feel like there's anything that needs to be clarified. Right now is a time to rest as much as you can. The whole new moon cycle, Saturn going retrograde, excuse me, it's allergy season. It does want us to really slow down. I'm surprised the Nine of Swords is not somewhere here, because there is a lot of that kind of energy where it's nervous energy. We're like, oh, I just got to keep doing something for now, because otherwise I'm going to, if I sit and think about this, I'm going to break down. So keep in mind that you have to rest. You do have to rest your mind. You have to rest your body as well. So there's the Four of Swords. And this is what I'm talking about with the rest. Give yourself a break. Five of Swords in reverse is talking about the conflict being over, or at least starting to come to a bit of a resolution. With the Justice card, again, this could be playing into the justice system, or the karma really be being balanced, and this Emperor is going to get knocked off of his throne because of the shady behavior that caused your heartbreak. So this card right here is going to be a huge mover and shaker, because we do have the double confirmation of justice. Now these cards have been coming out my daily readings quite a bit with the Justice card. If you haven't taken that action, really consider it. Make sure with the Queen of Cups energy here that you love yourself through this. It's going to take a lot of love. And instead of embracing the Emperor energy, embody the Queen of Cups. Be a little bit softer. Don't be so harsh. And that includes being harsh on yourself or judging yourself. Use a lot of love. Use your intuition and allow yourself some creative outlets in this. I think this is a very straightforward reading, Gemini. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The more you interact with any video, the more it gets pushed out to the algorithm, the more, and when that happens, the more people get to see it. Always remember that a true tarot reader does not contact you stating they have a message. So far, I haven't heard of anybody impersonating me, but there are other tarot readers on YouTube that have been having some problems with this. So keep that in mind. And I do personal readings. If you would like to talk to me about it, I am at North of 40 Tarot on Facebook. It is kind of a business page, and you can book an appointment using the Book Now feature, or you can send me a message and we'll talk about things. Obviously, right now in the current circumstances, I'm in a lockdown situation. So going to anybody's house if you're local is kind of not going to happen for the next little while. But FaceTime, Zoom, they always are working. So that's how we can come across and do a reading that way should you choose to do so. And I'm going to leave it here. Don't forget about the monthly contest. So at the end of May, I will look and see how many views this particular video got, as well as interactions. So if you view the video and you like it, hit that thumbs up as well. And at the end of May, when I do the June readings, whichever sign gets the most views, they will get the extra readings. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'll talk to you soon.